Hey, everybody. We've got some news about the housing market around here locally. And there's a lot of news coming from Goldman Sachs. And for all the perma-bulls on real estate, I'm afraid housing market is starting to slow down. According to Goldman Sachs, it's coming to a screeching halt. Now, what are some of the local facts can we start with that?
Sure. Well, let's just start with what Goldman Sachs
All right,
says
go
first.
with Goldman Sachs.
So they just came out on Bloomberg. Article will be in the description. Goldman says U.S. housing downturn has further to go as rates rise. We all know that because Jerome Powell came out and said rates are going up. So that's going to happen. It says a downturn in the U.S. housing market probably has further to run as buyers shy away and borrowing costs push higher, according to economists at Goldman Sachs. And they said weakening demand is shrinking. An imbalance with the housing supply means that price will start to slow down. And we've even started to see it here. So used to, when houses would go on the market here, they would be gone, boom, just like that. So I pulled up locally, and right now within the last 7 days, and we're a linear market, so we don't really go.
Yeah, we don't like, so California would be a cyclical market. You know, it does crazy upswings and crazy down. And there's also a hybrid market, which would be like Denver and places like that. It's a little different, but we pretty much stay the same. Tennessee, Alabama, Louisiana, you know, it's kind of just, it kind of does like this. It's not really that volatile. But now the local stats are pretty scary even for a linear market.
This is what I found interesting. So new listings for the last 7 days in our area, and we're a small area considerably, is 2,688. But this is what I found interesting. Back on the market is 679 listings, which that has not been the norm lately because everything has just been flying off the market. And price reduction in the last 7 days has been 3,437 listings. So that means prices are staying on the market longer, prices are going down. And we knew this was going to happen. We kept saying this. People were like, no, it's not going to happen. But we're seeing it in real time.
Yeah, don't listen to the brokers. You'll go broke.
Yeah. But then they said, and then Goldman Sachs said, we expect home prices to completely stall in 2023, while outright declines in national home prices are possible and appear quite likely for some region, large declines. So, it just what it says after the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell just came out and said it. Interest rates.
Yeah,
interest rates are going to go up, and it's going to affect the lending. It's going to affect.
For how long? I'm very curious on how long until they pivot. How bad is it going to get? How high are the interest rates going to get? That's the question. Before it looks so ugly, they chicken out and go the other way. You know, they start getting more dovish, if you will.
Well, and even that. So I've had phone calls. By the way, I love all the people that call me. They give me information. So I've had several phone calls lately that have told me that housing in their area is going down. Houses are staying on the market longer. I've even had several phone calls that have said the permits. So you can tell what's happening in the market with new housing, or you can even tell with existing housing, like if they have to pull roof permits. Permits have gone way down. And so I think that's very interesting also. Matter of fact, as even Goldman Sachs says, existing home sales and building permits have fallen more sharply this year in the region. So there you go. It's once again, we're talking about.
It's slowing down. Look, back in 2006, 2007, they were doing the ninja loans.
Yep.
And that was, you know, the thing. I heard the Economic Ninja talking about this. Me and him talk about real estate all the time because we both really like doing it. He's been out of the market for a while, since 2006. He was early. He didn't weather the 2008, 2009 storm. You know, that's when I learned about real estate. That I learned from those guys.
Yep.
The guys that really made a killing, and you know, after 2008. And he was saying back then it was, you know, ninja loans were what was it? No job, no.
Yeah. No pay, no
credit. You don't have to have. If you could fog a mirror, you could get a house for more than you could afford. But now it's the BlackRock bomb.
Not even worse than that. So you'd get your loan, and then you didn't even have a down payment. So you could go get another loan for the down payment. That's how bad it was back
There's
then.
a lot of
I
people
remember
that fell for that. It's like predatory lending, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. They move stuff around to give somebody enough rope to hang themselves, and a lot of people went broke in 2008. And there's a lot of people that watch this channel that will never do it again because they learned the hardest way, just like I learned. I get my lessons good and hard, and I guarantee you those people aren't going to do it again. Most people that are getting into the housing market right now, the people that are buying rental properties right now, have never lived through something like that. And around here, like I said, it's pretty linear. I know several people that had rental properties through that. But in these cyclical markets, and these people with these ARM loans that can be an adjustable rate, you know, it's 5 one day and 6 and 7 later on, and maybe we don't know. We could get to 18% interest. I know that everybody says, "Oh no, that'll never happen." Well, it happened before. Why would it not happen again? So,
well, personally, we have 4 rental houses left. We've sold everything else, and we're considering selling 3. We're talking to someone right now, possibly have them under contract, and we're possibly going to sell 3 more. Because what do you do in a market like this? And someone just called me today, actually. Yeah, today. And they were like, so I'm considering purchasing a rental property. And I said, well, in your area, what does the working area look like? Are they going to live? I mean, are they going to have jobs? What is the growth rate?
Yeah, that's really a poor question. You should, the next time, you really got to do your research before you even think about buying a house. You got to figure out what the market is. Call every real estate. Call a real estate agent that knows rental properties, that works with investors, and talk to them and see what people are doing. Now, keep in mind, usually the real estate agent is going to push you houses. That's what they do. They're there to sell houses. So kind of take what they have to say with a grain of salt too. Would you say that?
Yeah, but do your own due diligence. Like, I would call local, so they were talking about there was a local business that does a lot of business in that area. It's a small community. Ask, do those people normally rent? Do they buy? See what the rental market is in your area. See if people rent more than they buy. And just ask your agent, what is the rental market? What do they go for? And see if these people are going to be employed. There's a lot more to it than just buying.
I said it was
houses.
A poor question. That's probably, I didn't mean to sound ugly. There's so many factors that play. The school districts. I mean, is it desirable? What's the property taxes? I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. But what you can do, and it works every time, learn how to run the numbers. Yes. And look at these stats that we're telling you in your area.
Yes.
Like I said, everybody asks me about rental properties a lot because I get really excited about them. But we are selling. That's my, when you ask me what do I think about your rental properties, all I can tell you is we're selling.
Yes. And hey, if you've made it to the end of this video, I am a real estate agent. And if there's any questions you have, or if there's in an area that you're concerned about or looking at, contact me. I will find you a real estate agent in that area that could help you, because that's been so beneficial, me being a real estate agent, to help with our rental properties, because I know the school districts, I know where people are looking, and you need an agent that will help you in this area. So if you've made it to this far in the video and you're interested in certain areas, I'm working with a guy right now in Utah, actually, and it pays to know your local area. It pays to know where the jobs are, if there's layoffs, what the school districts are, like you said. Yeah. It pays to know what rents are going in certain areas. It pays to know what houses are going back on the market, what the decrease is going on in that particular area. It just pays to know this kind of stuff.
And if you're selling your house, she can screen the agents for you as well.
Yeah, I'll help you any way I can. Just give me a call.
That's going to help.
My number's on the board back there.
Yeah.
Is it back there?
Yeah, it's back there.
Yeah.
I don't know if the gold and silver price is good.
No, it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit
down. Yeah. It's a buying opportunity on that as well.
Yeah, I've had phone calls today. We're doing good on. So guys are doing good on that.
Is that what we have on the housing?
Yeah, so I would just say take a look at the housing market. See what's going on in your area. I would love to hear your comments back. I love the comments that you guys have been given in certain areas. They're saying this is going down. No, my area is not going down yet, because our community, it shows, hey, this is what's going on, and it helps us know what's going on in the area. I love
Absolutely, yeah. Any information you have, you can send it to ninjanationreport@gmail.com. I get some awesome stuff over there. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Have an awesome, awesome day. Later.